Don't act like you forgot. I called a shot. Like blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know me well enough.
What's going on, everyone? This is Star. Welcome to the channel. How was your week? My week was fine, thank you. Listen, today we're going to talk about Brittany Renner. Now, in the past, I had a certain perspective when it came to Brittany Renner, but that has changed. I've had a lot of changes going on lately, and I want to play the old clips of Brittany and get my new perspective. Enjoy. Roll the clip.
I think it's hard for that. Is it hard for an athlete? Because athletes are very prideful, and they and don't take this the wrong way, but they kind of like, that's mine. And to know that that package has been unwrapped by somebody else on multiple occasions.
There was a video that I did in my car where I was talking about how I had sex with, was it 3 men in a day,
Yes.
and then I ended up getting a yeast infection.
Yes.
I came out pretty unscathed for just a yeast infection, considering what I could have gotten.
Right. But did you think?
So I think about the ramifications of telling people that I had sex with multiple men. Yes, I don't care. It's the truth. If you don't see me as a potential dating person, then great, one less heart to break. Leave me alone, and I'm going to continue to live my truth.
But you do understand, Brittany, that's hard for a man. Look, like you said, public versus private. Now, if you and I having a conversation, and you're sitting here, we have a conversation, and you say, well, Shannon, I slept with this many men. Okay, that's one thing. That's between you and I. But to have that conversation, and then everybody, Sam, John, and everybody else knows it, that's a whole different ball game, Brittany.
That's fine with me. I mean, I feel that.
But see, that's selfish, because all you're thinking about is you. What about him? He has got to be with you.
He has got to be with me?
No, what I'm saying?
He has the privilege to be with me.
Okay.
Because you know how many women you've slept with?
Brett,
Do you know how many women you slept with?
Yes
or no?
I'm doing the interview.
No. How many women you slept with?
Yes.
Double digits? Triple digits?
Oh, Lord.
Here we go, sitting back in this position.
Brittany.
Double or triple?
Brittany, I'm the interviewer. You are the interviewer.
I can't ask any questions?
You can ask questions.
Okay, so
but when you have your podcast, invite me on and you and I have this conversation, okay? Now, back to our originally normal scheduled program. You do understand that a man pride his woman to know, look, I don't have any problem. 3 bodies, 4 bodies, 5 bodies, 10 bodies. What you did before me, long as I'm pretty lenient because I'm kind of, lawyers, doctors, exotic dancers, yeah. So you love what you love what you love.
Wow.
But it's a high bar to hurdle if she makes things that she's done public. I think you understand what I'm saying.
I don't think I'm asking for the impossible. You literally just said that exotic dancers, lawyers, whoever, you love who you love.
Right.
Who you're drawn to is who you're drawn to. The average person is not going to want to make that jump, and that's okay because I'm not talking to them. I don't need anybody average. I'm not average. There's nothing about my mentality that's average. I don't carry myself as average. I don't look average. I'm not mundane and forgettable, just like these other I stand for something. I get so much flack because there's this little box, and people want me to just like suck, shut up, make an OnlyFans. Let me finish though. They want me to go over here and just admit that I'm a gold digger, that I trap guys, and that I only care about money. But because I go so hard about true love, it's a mother problem.
But you can understand that you say
because I like sex, like you.
Whoa, Britt.
Because I like sex. Britt. Because I'm curious.
We're mic'd up and we got boom.
I don't give. No. I don't care.
But I'm saying you can understand.
Now, the old me would say, you know what? It's Brittany's life. Let her do what she wants to do. Y'all can't tell her what to do. But the new me says she out of pocket. No woman should sit on camera and brag about being ran through by the crew. Never. And it's real scary that Shannon Sharpe is more discreet about his sex life than Brittany Renner. That's scary. It should definitely be the other way around. But with Brittany Renner, when I hear her talk, I hear childhood trauma. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I do know if you're looking for love, it's not wrapped around a penis. It's actually deep inside of yourself. Wait a minute, what the hell did I just say? You know what I mean. Go ahead and roll the next clip, please.
I've had sex with 35 guys.
Woo! Slept with 24 men, 11 athletes, 5 entertainers, 8 regular guys.
Why is that a lot?
Would you be willing to go back and get one of those 36?
I don't believe that I have oh my God.
Are you willing to date outside your race?
Brittany Renner. I actually bought her book a couple of years ago, and she talked about her sexcapades in the industry. And some of those sex scenes in the book were interesting. And she named each chapter based on a celebrity, and she gave clues. Now, the Trey Songz chapter was crazy. I mean, allegedly, because she didn't say it was Trey Songz, but I think it was.
This video lives in my head rent-free.
A lot more to
I thought everybody had you as a side chick. I'm gonna be honest. I thought everybody else had you as a side chick, and listen, in a male community, we know the chicks that's like, yo, that's side chick pussy. And then we know the dumbass nigga who wifes up the side chick. And we're like,
so what makes me a side chick? Because I'm beautiful? And
no, because the one who everybody fucks but doesn't wife, that's the side chick. Sorry.
So who have been side chick?
You wrote a fucking book.
Who have been a side chick? But I was never a side chick.
Well, when you write a book about having casual sex, and by the way, not one of them claimed you. We assume, you know why men don't claim women? Because we have our real girl that we don't want to tell about you. You know that.
She said, why do you think I'm a side chick? Because of my beauty? He said, nah, bitch. To the ladies, you got to stop relying on your face and your body. You have to. Because that's a dime a dozen, especially where I live. I see beautiful women every single day. And you got women flying to the DR to get their bodies done. So it's a lot of women out here with good bodies. That's a dime a dozen. As long as Brittany Renner's been in the game, she should have a fitness empire by now. Yeah. She could have leveraged that as soon as she got in the game, but she didn't. And that's why I say that it's not all about the looks, because you can be the baddest chick in the game, but if you don't have a business mind, those looks go to waste. When I was a teenager, I was heavily into fitness. I was going to the gym 7 days a week. And my parents told me, they said, listen, we see you into your fitness, but they said, you need to sit down and read too. You can't just be all looks. You have to have a brain as well. And they're absolutely right.
Let's keep it funky now. Let's keep it funky. Like, I'm Cam Newton, right? And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not about to hit no DM with no Brittany talking about, hey, yo, what's good, what's popping? Where you at? You in Atlanta? I see you in Atlanta. Boom, slide through.
But why not?
Because I don't want to end up in your book.
Did you see the look on Brittany's face? She's desperately looking for love, and she's thinking that jumping from bed to bed to bed is going to find her love, and it's not. The love is within. She's in her 30s, right? I hope before she turns 40, she figures it out. I really do. I feel bad for Brittany because you can tell she really wants to be accepted by men, and they're treating her like trash. You know, they don't care that she's beautiful and that she's in shape. And like I said before, you can't put all your stock in your looks. Brittany Renner is going through a karmic loop, like we all have. But I got sick of that shit. I needed something more. Going through the karmic loop gets old, but some people love it. They enjoy going through the same thing over and over and over again. I get bored with that. I need something new. Look at all these celebrities that get their first contract. They have to leave their old neighborhood because they know somebody's waiting to set them up. Because people are watching. People don't want you to change. They don't want you to elevate. They want you to stay the exact same. Back in my old neighborhood, I remember it was a guy on my block who, his dream was to be an actor. And everybody on the block supported him. And guess what? He made it to primetime television. We wasn't trying to block his success. We wasn't trying to talk him down on his dreams. We did everything we could to elevate him. Do you know how many people move to LA to become an actor and they never make it? So we were super happy for my neighbor. Now, when it comes to us black people, we don't know how to support each other. All we know how to do is hate on one another. That's all we know how to do. That's what we've mastered. And one thing I hate is fake ass people. And all they got to show for their success is nigga trinkets, which is name brand clothes, but they don't got a brain cell in their head. It's pathetic. It's another thing if you have all the material things and you got the brain power and you got the innovations and you're genuine. That's what I'm talking about. But if all you got is nigga trinkets, no, that's whack. Now, everybody has their time when they put on their Sunday's best, and it's nothing wrong with that. But if you lived your whole life putting on the front, that's sad. Some people would rather choose clothing items than actually building a legacy. Once upon a time, my father worked at a car dealership, and he told me the people that were able to get the brand new cars with no problem, it wasn't the people that was dressed to the nines. It was the people that had on the dirty gym shoes, the ratty t-shirt, the ratty baseball cap, and the holes in the jeans. Now, the people that had on the Gucci from head to toe, the Louis Vuitton from head to toe, they had a problem getting the cars because their credit score was 500 and they had no money in the bank. So you never judge a book by its cover, or you're going to make an ass out of yourself. So to the women, if a man's not wearing Gucci from head to toe, it doesn't mean he doesn't have money. And to the men, if a woman has a low-cut top, it doesn't mean she doesn't have intelligence. Stop judging people. People be out here betting on horses and they don't even do their research. They just assuming. And guess what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of yourself. It's a lot of fake people out here. You can easily look expensive. You can rent a handbag, rent an outfit, rent a car. It's a lot of fakery going on. And some people get so caught up in that expensive lifestyle that they're always stressed. And they're trying to impress people that don't even give two shits about them. See, that's why I stay in my lane. Because I'm not going to get stressed over anybody. We live in a world where people try to push their negativity onto you. They try to project onto you. They try to do hocus pocus on you, putting up illusions. Y'all need to get out the matrix. I'm serious. Get out the matrix today. That's all I got, kids. Good night. I'm Star, a.k.a. The Real Magician. Good night.